Like a man.
What up?
Like there that I've been had.
Pulling up the live stream, make sure we're good.
Where'd Donnie go?
I'm right here.
Donnie's here.
Still here.
Oh, on the stream, we don't see Donnie.
Yeah, which is weird.
Oh, on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. Oh, but there he is. He finally pops up.
Yeah, I'm there.
All right. Yep.
All right, we're all good there.
Yeah, we're good. What up?
Hold on. Let me hit the record button, man.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jamie, you want to tweet out the link and tag me?
Yep.
I'll retweet it. You guys ready?
That's fine.
Oh, what is going on, losers? Welcome to the L.L.P. Sunday
The hang
playlist.
up that
This
we
is
found.
not starting off well. Woo!
I wear.
Welcome to the
sweat every
L.L.P.
day.
Sunday playlist. This is movie soundtrack, joined once again this week by my beautiful bride, the Tots of the Show, Miss Andrea McQuett,
Hello.
coming at you live from good old Pocahontas, Arkansas, good old Donnie Porter,
Yo.
and wonderful shithole Kentucky, young Jamie.
What up?
How's everyone doing this wonderful Sunday?
Pretty good.
I got
I'm
a
kind of excited
promotion.
about this.
Donnie,
Ooh.
we'll talk about your promotion on Wednesday. We'll talk about that on the normal
What?
podcast.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, promoted. But we're here for some movie. We're here for movie.
Already.
Oh, okay. For the at the chicken dude.
At the chicken plant.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Donnie's at the chicken plant getting promoted. So, if this is your first time listening and watching on the Sunday playlist, this is the normal losers. We're just getting together and talking
No,
about
I gotta get more.
a wonderful playlist that we kind of put together, the songs that we thought that fit. This week we're doing movie soundtracks. This is the scenes in movies that the songs just fit perfectly, that we all love, that we kind of love and kind of go with. So if you want to, the link is for the playlist for Spotify, on Spotify is on our Twitter feed. It's on pinned at losers_lost. So you can go click it. That's what we'll be talking about and listening through for the next couple of hour and a half, 2 hours. So who wants a Donnie? I think
up
you're
first,
kicking this
right?
off, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
think-
Rolling Stones, Can't You Hear Me Knocking? Opening scenes from Blow. It's just a great tune.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That is one of
One,
my all-time favorite.
2, and 3. Let's go. Let's kick it off. It has a great opening guitar riff.
Right?
This is the opening for Blow, right?
Yeah.
When they moved to California,
Yeah. Okay.
him
Well-
and Tuna.
Him and Tuna. Who doesn't love this song, by the way?
People that don't like the Rolling Stones.
Who doesn't like the Rolling Stones?
I'm
Name
not a
one-
giant fan.
You wouldn't go see the Rolling Stones if you got tickets?
I like maybe one or two of their songs, this being one of them.
I was about to say, I'm not going to see Rolling Stone unless I'm given tickets.
Well, good luck
Right,
with
because
that.
I'm
dude.
not paying like $200 to go see a bunch of old dudes, you know.
So, what year did Blow come out, by the way, before we get too far?
Shit, 90.
7?
No,
8?
No, it was
it was earlier than that. I don't know if they want treats or.
We're gonna need our fact checker. Where is the fact checker?
That would be me. Give me a second. I'm working.
I was talking about Carter.
Oh, dude, he's hanging with buddies.
Nice.
So,
One of the
what
fucking
do you guys,
managers.
you guys getting off topic already?
No, we were asked for the fact checker.
Oh, the fact check. Oh, the fact checker is hanging out with buddies. So,
It's already being taken care of.
so this is when they're going to moving to California. Johnny Depp and
Ethan.
Ethan
Simply-
Suplee.
Slurpee or
Simply.
Slurpee.
Have you
Dude,
seen that?
that guy is insane.
He's
That does-
jacked.
That doesn't even look like him.
That's another human being.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be definitely the longest playlist.
Yeah, there's some long songs, man. This is when there's some songs in here that when music was music, where artists made music and not just farted into a microphone and thousands of people were like, yeah. talk about your generation there, young James. This is when people had attention span and loved the groove and the music, is when this song was made.
There's still Post Malone. There's still Childish Gambino. There's still
3 minutes are their songs. This is 7 minutes 16
Redbone.
seconds.
Redbone, Childish Gambino, 5:27.
Okay, that's a rarity for Childish Gambino. I'm just saying. This is
Well,
fun, man.
America is like 5 minutes long. Also,
Don't care.
you just like stop discrediting me.
Just stop. Enjoy the music. Listen to the wonderful playlist. Enjoy the reminiscence of talking about Blow.
It's a great movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
It's one of those go-tos. Like if I'm bored and there's nothing, like I can't find anything that's interesting to watch, I'll just turn Blow on.
Blow is one of those the movies you can kind of just turn it on and
Watch
Yeah.
over and over.
watch over and over again. And it has a fantastic soundtrack.
I always put peppers up.
Fantastic soundtrack.
I don't think I've
Whatever
ever seen
happened
it.
to Ethan Shipley in that movie? He died.
No, he
No,
He
he
stayed
stayed
in
in he
Acapulco.
stayed in Mexico.
Yep.
It just lived the
After
dream.
that girl died, and after his fiance died from
Yeah.
cancer,
Oh yeah.
he stayed behind. He has no idea what happened to Tuna. They never saw him again after that.
Wonder what happened to him. Do you think he just kind of lived with the dream in Mexico
Either that, or he's ended up in
in a
an ocean
cartel and
somewhere.
dead, buried in sand somewhere?
Yep.
You mean you guys wouldn't pay $200 to go see the Rolling Stones?
Nope.
No.
I would
I would just to
Because-
get them off my list of bands
to
I need
say
to
that
see.
I actually saw them before they kicked the bucket. It's kind of like that what we talked about before, like that respect thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I do like a lot of their songs. I think this is a band my dad has not seen.
it is not. He has not seen the Rolling Stone, but he's seen Zeppelin twice. He likes to throw that in our face every
He's
time he
seen Pink, like his first concert ever was Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
So
every time he gets a chance, he likes to throw it in our face that he
I'm gonna
wants to.
try to have to talk him into doing a
Yes.
music podcast with us. He's not into the podcast shit, but his picks on music would be very interesting.
Batman has some collective, but I think this is one of the bands he has said, because when we got tickets to go see him
Mm.
before we had to sell them back,
Yeah, no.
thank you COVID.
See, they're just too expensive. They're one of those bands that they've gotten out of control.
It was going to
I would
cost
have-
us.
Go
It
ahead.
was going to cost us $375 to go. It was going
Right,
to cost us right
fuck
$400,
Right.
and
You
that was
know?
before we entered the dome.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
And to me, I am not interested in seeing almost anyone that's playing in stadiums.
No.
I get what you're saying.
I
Because-
love intimate shows.
I am 100%. We're all 100%.
Yeah,
behind you on
exactly.
that one.
So
Although seeing Pantera at Family Arena was the shit. That was a great show. But they were one of those bands that could pull that off.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, I seen Paul McCartney at Com America Ballpark and FedEx Arena in Memphis. And every time the man performed at 70 fucking plus years old. If
Yeah.
I found out Paul McCartney was coming to Busch Stadium, I would find a way to get in there.
I got her.
I would do whatever it takes, because he puts on a hell of a performance. And when's the next time you can say you witnessed the Beatle?
Can't say I do it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you need to. Just to say you seen a Beatle. Just like I would pay the money to go see the Rolling Stones.
I wouldn't
know.
know.
I would do, just to say I did it. If Led Zeppelin, like I found out Led Zeppelin is going to perform at whatever state they're in, because literally they're going to pack a fucking state if they ever did get back together to perform, I would sell my house to go see them just to say I see them. See, I've seen them perform live. Like, that's why I like going to sporting events. So like I see, like, if just to say I seen them live, see them
Yeah.
at their pinnacle, do their thing, just like this song with the Rolling Stones, I would do it. You know, and this is a fantastic goddamn song and a fantastic opener, Donnie. Well done, sir.
I can completely see where you're coming from with that, but I can't think of someone I would need to do that for.
You're not, because you're 20. I'm 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was your age, I said the same thing. You know what I mean? Good job, Donnie. Great way to kick it off, buddy, with that. Great.
You're welcome.
You know, great tune, buddy. Let me turn off shuffle before we start off.
I heard it for half a second.
Buddy, I had it on shuffle. Not gonna lie, had it on shuffle.
I heard it for half a second. I was just like, oh shit.
Did you really have it on shuffle?
Had it on shuffle. It was not going to the next song. I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's okay. Donnie, great song, Rolling Stones, from the movie Below, the opening scene, which is a great kickoff, man. Fantastic. Good job, buddy. On to song number 2. Right?
Iggy.
This song is from Trainspotting, one of the most fucked up but yet coolest movies I think I've seen.
And 3.
It's a good one.
1. Skidoo.
This is a fantastic. I love this song.
Yeah.
Who
I
doesn't love
think
Iggy Pop? So what part in Trainspotting is this in?
I think it's when they're running. Like they had just tried to take some cash or some shit from somewhere, and then
Like at the beginning where they steal, like, or not at the beginning, but closer to the beginning where they steal that cash or
It's
running
like
down the
at the
sidewalk.
end
Oh,
when
okay.
they like that's how it opens, but like at the end you see exactly how it happens.
Yeah.
So I think that song plays a couple times in that movie.
Look at that. Look at James. James just
that's what I mean. Like for me, I think I would be more for going to see like Iggy Pop or Oingo Boingo. Those would be on my list of like
Wham
half. Yeah, Wham. Like those are kind of
Wham,
my.
not Wham.
No, I'm thinking Wham also. What do you mean?
I think it's Wham I'm thinking of.
Like Garfunkel. Like there's some of those like more poppy stuff that I would have loved to seen.
Talking Heads.
Talking Heads. That's what I mean. Like for me, the more rock stuff, it just doesn't. It's not the same for me. I don't like it as much. If it's rock, I want it to be like extreme shit. But if it's more poppy stuff, I'm completely fine with it. I don't know how to explain it.
So you're more of a punk kid.
Yeah.
Punk, pop rock kid than me.
Gross.
Have you guys seen Trainspotting?
Have you? Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Fantastic movie. But
I should have chosen a song from Stand By Me.
Damn it.
I watched that
many
just the other
songs
day.
that I could have put
Good.
on here.
I told you guys on Wednesday this. When I had my 5 songs out, which I didn't change at all, really.
I can.
Donnie,
Yeah.
who are you talking
Sorry.
to? Thank you.
My wife.
Well, we'll mute yourself, man.
Sorry.
What was I saying? Oh, but no, I was like, I asked my buddy. I asked my one buddy. I'm like, hey, man, perfect scene with the song, and dude, I got like 30 of them. It was the question.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting for someone to ask him, just dying. And then I called him on the phone. I'm like, man, what the fuck? He was like, dude, because this isn't even songs that I know that were written for movies, just for movies. He goes like, blah 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 blah, and this song and this song. He rattled off another fucking 50 songs, and I'm like,
That's a lot.
bro, what do you do? I'm like, where do you find the time to get this all in? He goes, oh. I'm like, you're insane. You got 2 kids, you work full time, you're moving, and you can still rattle all this shit off like it's all. Man has Asperger's, I think. What a great song, baby. Iggy Pop and the Stooges,
Oh yeah.
It's just him.
or
Actually.
Iggy Pop. I love Iggy Pop, or Iggy Pop and the Stooges, Iggy Pop and the Stooges. They're all fucking fantastic.
He had
I
some
like that
hits.
shit. Huh?
He had some hits.
They had some great songs back in the 70s, 60s. You know?
Had some really heavy shit for the time, also.
Yeah, that's
Godfather of punk, man.
that
Yeah.
is.
I'm sorry, yeah,
My goofy ass dog is in the background ruining at me.
I thought I heard a cat or something.
No, it's Rosie acting like a jackass again. She's trying to sing to the music. You know, just hanging out. It's Rosie's got to get her 5 minutes of fame, like always. Donnie's like when we first started this podcast,
Oh yeah, she's always in there, always in the
there.
face.
Just going to town.
Oh yeah. See, it's Lust for Life has the pitch perfect police in the opening scene as Renton and Spud frantically flee from police officers. Haha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like they're running down the sidewalk and stuff like that.
I think the most fucked up scene is when he's coming through detox and that baby's crawling across the ceiling.
That movie's it's. What's the other movie that's creepy like that? Requiem for a Dreams like that.
This is one of those. This is one of those songs that makes me want to do like the cartoon finger waggle, like walking down the street.
Rosie, I'm trying to work here, kiddo.
Oh my gosh!
See her? See it? No personal space. She's gonna bark at me here in a second. She's just goofy. She's just a goofy dog, man. It's fine.
Flesh
That was
in
number
the
3
pan.
or number 2.
That was
Lust for Life. Train Spotting. Who else was in that movie? Ewan McGregor and
Johnny Miller.
Johnny Miller. That's it. Now it's song number 3. And this is my song. So we're going to hit play in 3, 2, and 1. This is Waiting on a Train from Flash in the Pan. From my favorite Guy Ritchie movie. So if you listened 2 weeks ago, I had another song from that same movie. But this is from Rock and Rolla. So this is in the scene when they go to like a fancy party, like a, I don't know what they call it, fancy dress, where they all dress in costumes in London. Is that what they call it? Someone help me out here.
I have no
A
idea.
gala.
No, that's where they put on fancy ballrooms. This is
Ball.
where they put on costumes and they
Oh,
like put on a tuxedo top with whitey tighties.
Masquerade.
That's not the word either. Masquerade's the mask. I think they go out like just a party. Anyways, it's one of those parties where they have the tuxedo. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Anyway,
thought it was just a
black tie.
masquerade party.
without pants.
Hmm.
Like they had
Full
the whitey
Monty? I
tighties
don't
on.
fucking know.
Anyways,
that's kind of weird.
so Gerard Butler goes to this party in this movie and pulls the Elaine Bennis dance from Seinfeld to this song, and he's dancing with Thaddeus Newton, I think is her name, from Westworld and a couple other movies.
I've never seen it.
Fantastic movie. You guys need to watch this. I love this movie. Rock and Roller is one of my movies. And so he pulls this fucking goofy ass dance. He's like, and she asks him, "Do you dance?" And he gets up, busts this dance. He goes, "Not only was my grandfather a dancer, or my dad was a dancer, but my grandfather was a dancer, and his dad before him was a dancer. Can't you tell?" And he does this fucking dance. It is fucking hilarious. I just lose it every time. Just like, Jesus. And it's not even supposed to be funny, I don't think. She finally go upstairs.
Isn't it just like one song that repeats itself over Napoleon Dynamite dancing for an hour straight?
Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai, Can't
Yeah.
Heat. Yeah.
That would have
That's
been
at
a
the
good
end.
one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That just popped in my head, him just dancing, because they did that entire 1 hour shot so it wouldn't repeat itself.
They did. Yeah, they just did that in one song, in one take.
And
It was
yeah,
a one take song.
And then
I
what
think
other-
no, there's is it that the movie I'm thinking of where it's him dancing on the title screen and it's supposed to like never loop, so they did an hour-long clip of it?
I'm not for sure.
I'll look it up. It's one of those movies, but
I'm gonna throw my shoe at her. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying. She's just goofy. She's just acting goofy. That's all. Waiting. Oh. So Flash in the Pan was a side project band for somebody. I can't remember, like actually like over in Europe, they're actually big. If I remember correctly. I'm not for sure, but I like the song. And I think of fucking Gerard Butler pulling the Elaine Bennis dance or something similar to it in this scene. Tom Hardy plays a gay guy. It's great. It's a fantastic movie. You guys need to really watch this movie. Rock and Roller, Guy Ritchie. Came out in like 2002, maybe.
I don't know.
Hold on. Waiting on train, flash of the pan. Oh goddamn! I was looking something up and got distracted. I'll look it up in a second. Ah! All right, that was Flash of the Pan. It's Waiting on a Train from Rock and Rolla for my pick, my first pick of the day. Jamie, song number 4.
Yep.
Really?
This one's amazing.
All right.
Baby One More Time.
Oh,
Britney
Jesus.
Spears.
1, 2, and go.
And it's for Robots, the animated movie.
I love that
When-
movie.
Yeah, I fucking love
Loved
it.
Great
And
movie.
it's whenever Fender is like cross-dressing to distract the enemies, and he comes out and dances to the song. So I was just like, yes.
So what movie is this from?
Robots, the
Robots.
animated movie.
Never seen it.
Really?
Can't say I never had little kids, so
Yeah, I guess so.
this jumped me. And
It's
My
a
kids
good
watched
one.
the shit out of that movie.
did they?
Yep.
So this is for what part in the movie?
One of the main characters, Fender, he finds like female robot parts and cross dresses as Britney Spears, and he comes out to distract the enemies as Britney Spears dancing to the song.
In like the schoolgirl outfit and everything.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's really fucking good animation for the time. Like even
yeah.
now the movie still holds up. It's fucking awesome.
What, Robots?
Yeah.
Movie.
Was it Ewan McGregor, Robin Williams?
Yeah, it's Robin Williams is Fender, the one that cross dresses. Ewan McGregor is Rodney, Mel Brooks, Halle Berry,
Yeah, Mel Brooks was
Big
fucking
Weld.
with the Big Weld, yeah.
No.
See a need, fill a need.
Colton used to watch that movie like over and over and over.
Robots.
Yeah.
Nice. Carter must be home. Oh baby, dude, this song came out. Donnie, this is a song come out like when we were like 16, 15, 16.
16, 7, like 16, because I know I was driving when it was out.
We were at the same age. We're at the same age as Britney, so this was like
Right.
where we probably came into malehood. It was
Oh, yeah.
Britney in the schoolgirl outfit.
Oh yeah.
Do you not like Britney, Andrea?
Not particularly. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I will sing along to some of her songs.
Britney's one of those guilty pleasures people, you know.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Christina Aguilera was your jam, huh?
that was under
Ah.
me. Like I had heard
TLC.
TLC was back in my day.
Yeah. Mom
Vogue.
fucking loves TLC.
And Vogue, freaking Salt and Pepper, that kind of shit.
I remember all
Yeah.
that shit.
Mary Jane.
2008 is when Rock and Rolla came out. I was way off. But still a great movie. Go check it out. And this is Robots, Britney Spears. Boy, oh, hit me, baby, one more time. From Robots.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, a 9-minute song.
This is a fantastic song.
It is.
Don't knock it.
It is. Oh,
And
dude.
it's a slow burn. So you
It
I
is.
just saw the
Buddy,
time and I was like,
everybody get a drink, grab a joint,
Yep.
grab that cup of coffee this morning. Donnie, this is your song number 2.
Yep.
What do you got for us, baby, buddy?
John Wasson Caravan from the movie Whiplash.
In one,
Those-
3, 2, 1.
A lot of people don't realize I love concert jazz. I'm a
Oh.
huge jazz fan.
I love jazz music, man. I love going to New Orleans and sitting in the fucking in the jazz bar. It's awesome. These are fantastic. You ever been to a jazz bar?
No.
Okay. Just
No.
nope. No. Would you like to go to one? I'm afraid to ask you anything now. All right.
I said yes.
What part? When? So this is from Whiplash, Donnie.
Yep.
What part in Whiplash, buddy? Talk me through it while I'm lighting this joint.
It had a like it was at the very end of it.
Is this
Whenever he was, what's that kid's name?
Miles Teller? His
Miles
his
Teller.
name.
Yeah, Miles Teller. He was going at it with I'm going blank with names. One of my favorite actors,
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. That's it.
How
Yeah,
do you know that?
it was kind of like a fuck you moment, and it turned out to be amazing.
After he got him fired
Yep,
for harassment.
he made him think he was never going to be able to work again.
Or it was never good enough or anything like that. That's crazy. Fantastic movie if you've ever seen it.
Was it?
Whiplash. You ever seen it, James?
Whiplash? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's a good movie.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Fantastic.
Great movie.
Fantastic movie. I think it won some awards, didn't it?
It won a lot of awards.
You know, so you like Whiplash. This movie I like more than I can't think of the guy's name who did Whiplash. Let's write this shit down. The gentleman who wrote and directed Whiplash also did one of my guilty pleasure movies and most recent guilty pleasure movies. And my wife makes fun of me for liking this movie is La La Land.
Oh boy.
Enough.
I'm over here watching fucking Goodfellas and The Godfather, and he watches fucking La La Land.
I watched Goodfellas and Goodfellas 2, otherwise known as Casino.
That is
Yep.
so not
Oh.
even. No, completely motherfucking different.
What did you think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I thought it was incredibly gory
Yeah.
and pretty freaking badass. I think people are losing their shit about it, saying it's horrible because they're stupid and they don't realize that it wasn't a sequel. It was meant to be like how they did the Halloween thing.
You mean a remake? It was supposed
It's
to be a
not a
sequel.
remake.
It's supposed to be a sequel.
Continuation.
Thank you. It's a continuation of the original one. It was gory.
I'm gonna
It was
beat
horribly
my dog
acted,
today.
but
You just don't
It
wanna
was
listen.
gory as shit.
dude, that, and
Yeah,
that's
I haven't
cool as
seen it
hell.
yet.
You're in it for the fucking gore
Spoiler
factor.
alert. He breaks a guy's arm with the bone
Oh,
sticking
I was
out and then
telling him
stabs him
about
in the
that.
neck with it.
Oh, sorry.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, he
I was
broke
like,
that guy's
"Holy
arm and then
fuck."
stabbed him in the neck with it.
That was like first 10 minutes too.
I mean, it wasn't. I would watch it again. I mean, it wasn't horrible. What do you expect? You know, I mean,
Right.
and people are like, it's a horrible remake. I'm like, you fucking idiots! Like, it wasn't meant to be a remake. It's not
No.
a remake.
The
He's fucking
original
70
gal is
years
in it.
old. The guy's like 70. Get over it.
Yeah.
And then I found out why his mask was different or why he looked different. Dude, it was his mama's face. I'm like,
Mm.
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. If you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, fucking don't.
Just forewarn them. Just saying. Spoiler alert. Just hashtagging. You're gonna beat me, aren't you?
I am, and that music was perfectly timed for that.
That was a
climax.
great. This is a great song. We're only halfway through it too.
Yeah.
Now that I know why they
It's
call them
better.
jazz cigarettes, it's perfect with this music. You know, Jamie, you digging it? You're not a jazz kid.
What is it?
I go, you digging this song? You're not a jazz
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I am.
Sweet.
That's what I listened to pretty much before I got into heavy metal. There's a lot of jazz and Irish punk. That was about it.
I'm sorry. Did you say jazz and Irish punk?
Yes. Like Flogging Molly, Dropkick Murphys, stuff like
No, I'm
that.
just trying to figure out how those two connect. Those two connect.
Same instruments. Because in
I
Irish
never heard
punk,
of
they
it. I
use
never heard of.
fiddles and brass instruments and stuff also.
Yeah, I never heard of a banjo in a jazz band. That's why. That just kind of threw me for a loop.
Not
And-
folk punk.
No. And then, I'm just thinking the two different crowds. Like I think of cigarette smoke, candles on the table, cigarette, little glass of scotch, and people just chilling, just kind of bobbing their head. And then I see dudes in kilts running around in boots, kicking the fuck out of each other and punching each other in the face. I'm just like, I just don't know how those two compare. And yes, Jamie, they do use the same instruments because most people use the same instruments. Now that I think about that.
Well, I'm saying like fiddles and brass instruments on top of it. That's the main thing.
I get you. They use more of the wood instruments than. That made sense. That makes sense.
Kind of.
Got it. Everyone knows I'm a dummy. It's fine.
We know.
That's a good tune, Donnie.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's so hard to play. Like Miles Teller went out and learned to play this song, I think, didn't he? If I read
Yeah.
that correctly somewhere. I can't believe you hate on me for liking La La Land, by the way.
I'm a chick, and it's not even something that I would have watched.
I know.
Yeah, it's very white woman of you.
Actually, here's why I like musicals. And go ahead, make fun of me. So I was very fortunate growing up where my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and my mom had a side job and kind of cleaned houses on the side. But my mom would clean our house every day when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. Like my mom was a stay-at-home mom. Like one of my first couple of years of elementary school. Every day when she would clean the house, she would put on a musical. West Side Story, South Pacific, Oklahoma, shit like that.
No.
And play it. And why she cleaned the house, did whatever she did. I couldn't play music. I couldn't listen to anything at that age. Like what I listened to was what my mom listened to, and that's what she listened to. So everyone makes fun of me when I could sing Oklahoma, and I know the dance routines, and I know West Side Story and South Pacific and do the belly roll and the fucking, I know almost The King and I know all these. And everyone's like, I don't know.
Sweet.
Listen, I like musicals for that reason. And La La Land is actually a really good movie. You should check it out. But
Isn't that where Wolverine sings?
no, that's The Greatest
Greatest
Showman. I've never seen that one.
Carter loves that movie.
Yeah, it's a good. I hear it's really good. I haven't sat down and watched it yet. But La La Land, I actually like. That's with Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling.
Dude, that drum is fucking going crazy right there.
Stupid.
Hit the snare.
On the snare. I guess that's what she wanted was a bong hit.
I don't know.
Our dog is crazy today.
It's nice.
Rosie,
So
our Rosie woke up all fucking nutty also.
So it must be full moon last night. I don't know. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait for
Rosie.
my hands hurt listening to this.
Oh no. By the way, I'm gonna
Don't mind me. I'm going to eat an omelet as we're doing this.
Oh,
Fancy.
shit.
Oh my god.
Great song. Great one, Donald. 2 knocked them out of the park, and they've both been 9 minutes long. Donnie alone is making this podcast 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So
That's a hearty
Hey,
omelet there,
it's-
bud.
that is.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to song number 6. Jamie, take us away.
Goofy Goober Rock from the ending of the SpongeBob movie.
3,
Right.
2, 1.
Just from knowing what kind of movies we all like, I was just like, this is gonna be a really somber playlist for the most part. So I was just like, I have to put something
Okay,
in.
nope, no, because I thought the same thing, and I already covered you. Wait,
Yeah,
till-
like
yeah.
I had the same thought of like, damn, we're all gonna be putting in depressing ass music.
Nope. Nope. None of my songs are depressing.
So I took the kids to see this movie in the movie theater when they were little, and the end of this, all of them were just like,
Yeah, like all the kids fucking rock.
I've never seen it.
You never seen the SpongeBob movie?
I think it's
I
still
don't know if I've ever
worth
seen it
watching.
either, but I
"Oh, goofy, goofy."
God, you got omelet in your beard, big guy.
It's for later.
Love you, buddy. Look at Alfred, man.
It's still not a bad movie. There's a scene in this movie that as a kid like freaked me out.
Is this the first SpongeBob movie or second one?
Yeah, the first one. Like 2008, 2007 or something.
Okay.
But there's a scene where they get dried out and turned into like real life sponges and starfish.
Oh, it's sad.
And yeah, that scene as a kid like freaked me out because it's almost like a fucking weird body horror scene all of a sudden in a children's movie.
Yeah, it was a little rough on the kids. Carter was the littlest one. He's like, "Oh my God, SpongeBob's dead."
I think that they actually came, if I remember correctly, when that came out, it freaked out everybody. Like, it's just not you. It freaked out everybody.
That's a weird scene.
So
See, I
this is
never
the-
watched, like, I never really got into SpongeBob. Never
Oh my
really
God,
watched
Neither
much
did
of it.
I.
My kids are obsessed.
I think we were at that age cutoff, John, where like I know a lot of people that were younger than us were watching it. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Dad used me as an excuse to watch Fairly Odd Parents.
I love
Yeah,
that
no.
show too.
My nephew watched it, but I was in the Navy. I was in the service by then, so I was gone when SpongeBob
Yeah.
was thing. And when I was watching you're skipping
Yeah.
class. You were watching Fairly Odd Parents and Tommy Phantom,
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom. See, I knew it was close. What was it? Song number 6, Goofy Goober, by that pepped her stuff right up today.
And the next song on that album is by Motorhead.
Yeah, it is.
I know. Dude. SpongeBob actually has a really good soundtrack, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
it's
lie.
off. The
fantastic.
first song on the album is Avril Lavigne doing the theme song.
hmm
It's amazing.
So, on to song number 7.
Number 7.
Bride?
Number 1, Crush by Garbage from Romeo and Juliet. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
Wait on you. Movie. What'd you say? You like this movie?
Which
So-
one is this?
This is
This
Romeo
is
and
from
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Leo and Claire
Claire
Danes.
Danes.
I was about to say like one.
Yeah. The gun one. Not the
Yeah.
sword fighting, the gun
Yeah.
one.
The gun one is so funny to me.
I like it.
I like it also, but it's still just very 90s.
It is. So we had to do. I was in.
Everything in the early 90s was very 90s.
I had to watch this movie in school.
Sorry.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I was in honors English, and we had to watch the original Romeo and Juliet, and then the remake of it with this one, and compare like how we thought what would happen, back then versus modern day, and if we thought it was accurate or whatever. So this song actually is right before Leonardo DiCaprio finds out that Claire Danes is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got in trouble. I had to do the same thing. Like, we had a project. There was a paper that we had to write on the comparison of the two. I got a B minus. It was a very well written paper. I think I still have it. But I got a talking to because I said I like the older first one because I thought the acting was slightly better and there was nudity, which was more realistic. But the soundtrack to the updated one was way better. And that was one of my fighting statements. And
I'm not a
didn't
huge
like it.
Garbage fan,
That's
like the band,
funny.
but I like this song for some reason.
Yeah, we had to watch them. I don't remember doing
Olivia
a
Hussey
project
was
for
the
it.
one that was in the original one. She had really freaking gorgeous blue eyes.
Claire Dane was the second one, right?
Yeah.
I always had a crush on Claire Dane for some reason. She's not a very attractive either. She's got a weird face. As she got older, her face just got weird. Oh shit, my song's next. I just realized that.
She hasn't done much of anything lately, has she?
Claire
No,
Dane, she was in
on
Homeland.
Homeland. That was it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Really.
She was in Homeland, and I think she won an Academy for what is that movie where she was locked
Broke
up?
Down Palace.
Or was that where she was locked up overseas?
Broke Down Palace. In Thailand.
Was Homeland based off the video game?
No,
I don't
Homeland
think
was
so.
based off I think a book series,
Mhm.
and I got out of it. If I sit down, I'm gonna go watch it. But it was a very good, interesting first couple of seasons, and after that, it just got weird.
You know what? I'm totally kicking myself in the ass because that movie, The Basketball Diaries, speaking of Leonardo DiCaprio, is probably one of my favorite movies, and I cannot find it anywhere. It's not streaming on anything. You can't buy it on anything. That soundtrack for that movie is fucking awesome.
You know what else movie I was looking into for that the other day is Pool Hall Junkies. You ever seen the movie Pool Hall Junkies?
No, I have
Fantastic
not.
movie. But
So-
I could buy it on Blu-ray.
But shit, The Basketball Diaries, they have a great soundtrack. And
We can do it again, ladies and gentlemen. Just write it down and put it in your notes for next time.
We should do something different, but that's your call.
No, we're not. No, not. We're doing another playlist for future reference. We can do this again later
I
in the
think
day.
so.
You know.
Oh, I'm thinking Homefront is the video game I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Oh,
Nope, you're good. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed by this next song.
it should be.
I
Should be.
I have no filter today.
I
so-
love it. You're watching live on YouTube. We appreciate it. The link to the playlist is pinned to the Lost Losers Twitter account at losers_lost. So go check it out there. If you're watching, please hit subscribe. By the way, we need all the subscribers we can fucking get. Let's be honest. But this is Number One Crush by Garbage,
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, the Claire Danes, and Leo, 1994.
I think so. I can double fact check that here soon.
So that's a good song. That is one of Garbage's. I think Garbage only had two good songs. And that was one of them. if you
Like I
ask
said,
me.
I was never a big
Never
They
Garbage
had
big
good
fan, but
songs.
I like that song.
You didn't like that song? You're
It's
like,
not his cup of
Donnie's
tea.
like, eh.
Yeah.
Donnie, I cannot wait to see. Do you know what's next? Do you see the song that's next?
Yeah, I know what's
Or
next.
Do you know it's from?
Flashdance, right?
Okay, we're gonna get there. All right. I have picked for my second song this week Bonnie Tyler's Holding Out for a Hero.
For a gyro.
A hero?
A gyro.
Yeah.
A gyro?
It's an Arby's commercial.
The Arby's commercial? Arby's commercial?
Oh, this is
It is.
Footloose, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is
Okay.
from Footloose in 3, 2, 1.
So, what if I say I've never seen Footloose?
You're fine. Do yourself a favor.
Don't watch it.
After we're done today, go
Run.
and YouTube this scene.
Although Tractor Chicken is the shit.
And this is where it's from. So they play chicken on a tractors. And the way this makes me laugh every fucking time I see it is the way they tied his shoelaces to the brake. I'm like, your foot's on the brake, man. You can just
You can
Push
push
it.
the brake.
you can push the brake. And the way his shoelaces is tied to it to say he's stuck to the tractor in
Yeah.
this chicken scene is fucking hilarious. Plus, it's Kevin Bacon. I had him for breakfast this morning. By Bacon, not Kevin, by the way. That's weird. But
1996 was Romeo and Juliet.
96. Wow, I thought it was later. Than
I
that.
still don't think I've seen almost anything with Kevin Bacon in it.
Ever seen Tremors?
You never seen Tremors? Animal
No.
House, Footloose,
No.
The original Friday the 13th?
the OG Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Then you have
Okay,
seen
there's
something with
one.
Kevin Bacon.
All right.
Hollow Man,
Yeah.
Wild Things. Now I'm
Nope.
just naming movies with Kevin Bacon's penis in it.
X-Men First Class I saw.
What was the
Yeah,
like where he sees that girl? Stir of Echoes.
Stir
That
of
was good.
Echoes. That's a good one.
Mhm.
You would like that one.
Death Sentence with him and John Goodman, where his son gets killed in a gang shooting or some shit like that.
Mystic
Apollo
River.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the 1995 one. Never mind.
Mystic River.
Mystic River.
Mhm.
I cannot believe you. Yeah, Kevin Bacon, man. You can play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with any actor. And within six moves, you get Kevin Bacon. For some odd reason, Kevin Bacon said,
Can you scroll down so I can see which one I have next? I don't know which ones you picked for me. Oh, 11. Okay.
"You have 11."
Okay.
Yeah, she had to be a list. It was like, here's the songs you pick. I was, okay, so I'll be happy with any of these. Just make sure.
And then as I'm driving home, the fucking song from The Crow from Stone Temple Pilots comes on. I'm like, fuck, this isn't on
Big
here.
Empty.
And then I'm like, damn it. And then I hear all these songs on my way home. I'm like, oh man.
Yo.
So
Like I said,
they didn't have Sid Vicious, My Way from Goodfellas.
oh, I didn't.
Damn it. Okay.
Next time, like I said, later down the road, we'll pick a date down the road. You know, just write your songs down. We'll do movie soundtracking then. Volume 2. We can do volume 2, just like the Monday one. We can create a whole bunch of these, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be fun. I think the next one we needed to. We'll decide that later. Right now we're talking about Bonnie Taylor, Footloose, playing chicken on some tractor. So terrible.
I need a hero.
That has hits there. Your ass better be in the ground or whatever she fucking says to him to start it. You need a hero? I need a hero.
We got the meats. That's what I think when I hear this song. I don't think of Footloose. I think of the artist.
Yeah, the meat.
Nope. I think of chicken on tractors. It was either this or never an angry warehouse dancing. Which one do you think? I think I chose this correctly. Don't you think, Donnie?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This you're like, I hate this song.
The chicken scene in that movie is probably the main redeeming scene of the entire movie.
You don't like the angry warehouse dancing?
I don't really consider dancing in a warehouse to be all that aggressive.
But when you're angry and you need to let out aggression,
Yeah, I don't
dancing
go
in
to
a
warehouses
warehouse,
to
I
dance,
think it's the
though.
way to go, isn't it? Most people go to the bar and drink their pain away. Other
Right,
people
let's
might
go to
go to the
warehouse
gym
and
and work it
dance.
out. Some people go to listen to music. Kevin Bacon, he goes and dances in a warehouse.
Aggressively line dancing.
Aggressively dancing in a warehouse. Song number 9. Donnie, take us away.
9 Inch Nails, Dead Souls from the
3,
Crow soundtrack.
2, 1. I love. This is the Montauk song, isn't it?
It's kind of like a transition song.
Like where he's like putting on his makeup and shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to watch this fucking movie.
He's putting on the makeup, the crow's flying, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's was this on a night? Did they write this song for?
I don't think it was
Rollins
released on
Band is
anything
on
else.
this album.
To what?
Pro soundtrack?
Yeah, Pantera, Rollins Band, Rage Against the
Yep.
Machine, Stone
Yeah.
Temple Pilots, The Cure.
It was a great soundtrack.
Yeah, it
Fantastic.
was.
What the fuck?
Fucking tastic. Not only the Crow, like growing up, you had it was the perfect like kind of transition between that goth and grunge movement.
Mhm.
But you had that, you had the mystique behind Brandon Lee's death, and it was just a beautifully shot movie with a perfect soundtrack. This is so us growing up at the between our ages. This is our movie. This is our like us loners, us losers. This was our movie back in that time.
Yeah.
This is our music. This was it.
And then every Halloween for the next several years, everyone wanted to be
was
the
fucking
Crow.
Brandon Lee from the Crow. Like everybody, everyone had the electrical tape fucking wrapped around their chest and shit, or their stomach. Not
It was
die,
bad.
but I did have the soundtrack. This is no one of those I had to buy the soundtrack. I think 2 or 3 times. So they either got stolen, lost, or they broke because I played them too much. But this wasn't on this. I don't think Nine Inch Nails ever released this on
I don't think so.
anything, did they?
Mm-mm.
I really don't think so. And Tony Todd was in that movie. Bonus points if you can tell me who Tony Todd is.
Tony Todd's
No clue.
Candyman.
Very good.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
the
he was the one with the dreadlocks.
no,
He didn't have dreads.
he didn't have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
He was the what's his face's right hand man, the bad dude with the long hair.
Oh, yeah.
He was the big tall black guy.
Gotcha.
Guy that was fucking his sister.
Yeah, the guy who was fucking his sister. Yeah. That. What other movie was he in?
He's in a lot of things. Like his voice is one of those that just gives you chills.
Yeah. So
I don't even know his name in that movie. I don't know if they ever referred to him.
Prince of Tides. He was in Robin Hood, Prince of Tides, or
They ever
Prince of Thieves.
refer to that guy by name.
I don't think so. Yeah, they do. They do.
I know it was Devil's Night.
I can't think of his name. I'll have to go back and watch it.
Oh shit on me.
Why'd you send me a picture of your leg?
I was just doing streaks.
Oh. I was like, I looked out, my phone goes off. I was like, what the fuck? Great song.
Calling me.
So yeah, this is one of the very first. This was, what is this, song 3 on the soundtrack? Jamie, do you have it pulled up?
I think it is. It was just. It's
think that was
number
one of the-
4.
I think that was one of the rare soundtracks where they played the songs in order that they appeared in the movie,
Yeah.
if I
Huh.
remember correctly, because that was a
That'd be
rarity back
interesting.
then. You're like, oh, that was a really good tune, because we didn't have Shazam or anything like that.
That was a movie they should have just left alone and not made sequels to.
I am not arguing you one bit there. Donnie, do you agree?
Oh, yeah. The sequels were terrible.
Aren't they trying to reboot it with Jason Momoa?
Please don't.
I
Just
thought I
don't.
heard something about that, but no,
Please don't.
no, he would not work for that character.
Don't get me wrong. I love him, but no.
Yeah, we know.
The Crow is a little guy.
Brandon Lee was built like a brick shithouse, but he was
Yeah, but he was a
martially
small.
arts
But
toned.
you
He
could
wasn't
anybody
like,
can be the
He was a
Crow.
small man.
That's the mythology
Well, yeah, his
behind that.
freaking dad was Bruce Lee.
You know.
Mhm.
Oh shit, my song's next. I just gotta start paying attention here, ladies and
Yeah, you
gentlemen.
do. The fuck.
It's a weird Sunday. I'm off. Okay. God dang it.
You're off
Pause.
every day.
What's that?
Said you're off every day.
You are correct. So we go from Dead Souls from 9 Inch Nails. This transition right here was a little rough for me, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know how to play this, but we figured it out. I guess the best way I could do it. Excuse me. So we go from Dead Souls by 9 Inch Nails from The Crow to one of the best party scenes in any movie of all time. Like, it's a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies. We have the Isleys brothers shout in 3, 2, 1. So you ever been to a
And-
wedding? Everybody knows this song.
Mhm.
What movie, Donnie?
That would be Animal House.
Thank you, sir. If anybody fucking would be like, oh, this for wedding crashers, I will fucking karate chop you in your fucking throat.
Well, I was
This
going
is
to say
from-
Animal House and also Wedding Crashers.
Nope, it's Animal House first.
I know Animal
then
House
Wedding
first,
Crashers.
right? But
Just
in
saying.
Wedding Crashers, that well, depending on which version you watch, there's boobs in it. So
There's also boobs in this scene.
is there?
Yeah, this is
Been
where
a
he goes.
while.
I think so. I think this is where like he takes that girl upstairs. No, I'm sorry. Oh
Right.
no. That's I know you're right. But Wedding Crashers, there is boobs, but I don't think there is any in Animal House.
Right.
This is just, hey, Otis! What a great movie. That's a movie that probably could not be made today.
No, not at all.
Somebody be offended.
There's a lot of movies that people would be offended to. Nico.
I am shocked that Robert Downey Jr. never caught any flack
Oh,
for Tropic Thunder.
yep.
You know,
Oh yeah.
He kind of so he already did.
why
So
isn't
he
he being canceled?
he already addressed it. He kind of already addressed it on the Rogan podcast.
Oh,
So if you go to the JRE podcast with Robert Downey Jr., he kind of, I don't want you to. Sorry, just kind of got lost. He kind of addressed it there. So if you want to go like, check it out. Yeah. Someone's got to do the alligator. Who's jumping on the floor and doing the alligator? Donnie, let's see that rope fly up, buddy.
No, not happening.
Come on, dude. I want you to open up the rope for me.
You do.
Shout it out.
No, I won't.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is all that? I don't know. I love that. Every time I hear that, yeah, I think of Anna House and that
Animal?
dude sitting on the speaker.
Anna House.
Animal House. So shut up. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Animal House. With that dude sitting on the speaker yelling that part. Boy, my enunciation is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, it is.
Just a touch.
You know what? I appreciate you guys for
Just a touche.
Just a touch.
It's a touch. Just a little. Hey, listen to the song. Take advice. All right. That's what we need from you. A little bit softer now. I'm just fucking playing. Gee, I'm just fucking playing, lady. Woo! Louder now.
Yeah, this is what we don't need from you.
Alligator! I love this movie.
I haven't seen this movie in a fucking hot minute.
Fucking fantastic movie. I think everyone needs to watch this movie. Hey! Oh, my voice. I literally went to go say something. There was nothing there. Woo! Fucking drink a Kool-Aid, big guy.
Stroking out.
My voodoo.
Probably.
Man, this is gonna be a long one.
What do you got somewhere to be?
No, I'm just like, holy shit.
We're halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. Relax. It's gonna be okay, James.
It's
Quit
not
your
my
bitching.
fault. You
No,
picked
it'll be
some-
fine.
Some short songs.
Yeah. It's not my fault. Your your generation's music's only 2 minutes long. Just like your
It's
sex
not
life.
like most of it. That's a lot of my stuff. Because I listen to weirder shit.
Anywho,
So, I mean-
so that was song number 10, Shout by the Isley Brother from Animal House. Now we're moving on to song number 11
Hey.
by My Beautiful Bride.
From motherfucking Reservoir Dogs. Stuck in the Middle of You in 3, 2, 1.
Well,
This is
One of
everybody.
the best scenes ever. Michael Madsen dances around to this song and then proceeds to cut a man's ear off.
Well, I
Trevor
don't
from
know why I
GTA
can't-
shit.
What's that?
Trevor from GTA shit.
You know, this song made it on the playlist 2 weeks in a row, or 2 playlists in a row.
Oh, it did.
We had Eagles of Death Metal's
You
version.
picked them.
I love fucking Eagles of Death Metal. Hey, I
This
love
isn't
this song,
Eagles of Death Metal.
but I love Steelers Wheel and Jerry Rafferty.
Here I am.
You know, Jerry Rafferty is also in another movie, has another great scene with this one of his songs in the movie.
I'm gonna see what year Reservoir Dogs came out.
Reservoir Dogs came out in 1989
No.
or 90.
Nope.
91.
Nope.
92?
Yes.
92. 89, nope. 92. So you had Steve Buscemi, Chris Penn,
Who is
Timothy
Sean Penn's
Roth,
brother?
Michael Madsen.
Madsen?
Obviously Quentin
Harvey
Tarantino.
Keitel, Tim Roth,
Harvey
Chris
Keitel.
Penn, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Tierney, and Michael Madsen.
And the guy gets his ear. One of my friends in the Navy loved this movie. I can't remember. This is the buddy that I had out in San Diego. I can't think of his name. So I just remember he had when the Hot Toys first came out. You remember the Hot Toys? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like those action scenes toys, like from a movie.
No.
And it was from Reservoir Dogs, and it was the scene of him chopping off the guy's ear.
Oh, so it's kind of like an
Like
adult.
it was like this gnome, but it was called a hot toy instead of it. But it was the scene of him chopping off the ear, and
Oh, that's cool.
and you can remove the ear and move it kind of like an action figure. It was like a hot toy. If something goofy like
Yeah,
that.
if you were ever a Quentin Tarantino fan, this was probably one of his first movies that you saw, and you were just like, "What the shit?"
You know what the weird thing is? Watch that being one of those Mandela effects, because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I know I seen that at a dude's house in San Diego, and I can't think of the guy's name. And there was like, that toy was never made. And I'm like, I know I seen it. I know I seen this from this scene in that movie. I think it might even play this song.
That's a little.
That's a little much. Now I'm reaching. No. Maybe this song was just playing. We're talking about it, and that's how I seen it. 'Cause I do love this song. Everyone loves this song. Sure, Rafferty.
It's classic.
That's close, yeah. That's kind of cool though.
Marvin Nash is the dude that he cut the ear off of.
Do you know there were 7 caskets? 7 caskets, like in the background of that warehouse for each person, each one of the guys that died in the movie.
Really?
Like there's a casket for every person that died in that movie in that warehouse scene. For each one of the colors: red, pink, blue, brown.
I didn't notice that.
At the beginning of the movie.
No, just throughout the movie, you just see the
Oh,
different
okay.
caskets. And if I remember correctly, if you see the character like in a scene and there was a casket behind them, they were next to die in the movie. Like I had to go, maybe I think, or something goofy like that. It's like one of those, you know, Pink Floyd or Dark Side of the
it's
Moon.
like on The Departed.
Oz.
Anytime you saw an X, somebody if somebody was in a scene, you saw like an X made out of anything, they were going to die.
You know, that's another one. None of you guys had Shipping Up to Boston on this here.
Like I said, I
Man.
had you could put the whole Departed soundtrack on here and be okay.
Man, very difficult soundtrack playlist to come up with, to be honest with you. There's just so many good scenes.
I tried to
good
mix
movies,
it
and
up.
good I know. So that was song 11, Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel from Reservoir Dogs. Now we're moving on to song 12. James?
Childish Gambino. His song Redbone. 3, 2, 1, go. It's over the opening scene of Get Out while the main character is walking through the neighborhood.
Isn't who Get Out? I don't think I've ever seen
I've
that.
seen it.
How was it?
It's bizarre.
It's really fucking good.
Is it? Did you like it?
I
Or you
love
said
it.
was, obviously, Jamie, it was bizarre. If she goes bizarre, I already know you're going to say love. Donnie's going to say, it's all right.
What?
Get Out.
I love that movie.
And okay.
It's different. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I
a big fan.
Big fan of that.
Yeah, I liked it.
I've heard this song before. I never realized it was Childish Gambino.
I think when we were doing every Saturdays here, Chris Bowen used to play this song. He used to play Childish Gambino, like a couple of different songs. I think it was Bowen. Donnie, back me up here.
I don't know if I remember him playing this song.
Maybe, or it was me, Bowen. Someone played this song. We played always a couple of Childish Gambino.
We just played the
songs.
new one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. America.
This is
Yeah.
America. And then what's the one where he's on the Ferris wheel?
I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
Something 3000.
3005.
Thank you. That one.
I don't know a lot of his music.
Dude,
I don't either.
Childish
I
Gambino.
know him as the actor.
Donald Glover.
Yeah.
What has he been in lately? Atlanta. He's in Atlanta, isn't he?
The
Yeah.
Community was his first show, I believe.
Yeah. That's a fantastic show. If you've never
Yeah.
seen it.
He wrote his entire first album while on the set of Community.
Oh, really?
I give props to anybody that can write their own shit nowadays.
And then
Yeah, he writes all of his stuff. He's fucking impressive.
nice. And then what else was he in? I can't think of anything that he's other been in besides Community and Atlanta. And then his Childish Gambino shit. And he had a stand-up special, and it was just okay. Like his stand-up special.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Like, I think his name from Community and his Childish Gambino is what got him a stand-up.
He's better at skit comedy.
Yeah. His stand-up was not the best, if you ask me.
And I'm not the biggest fan of skit comedy, so it just kind of is what it is.
Yeah. But I do like Donald Glover. He's great. I love him everything. I do like Childish Gambino. Who doesn't like that guy? You know? Even though he probably doesn't like me, it's fine. I like him. Let's go.
They woke.
What'd you say?
No, they woke.
But I've never seen the movie Get Out. Or is it Get Out, Get Up?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Keenan Pell or
Jordan Peele.
there you go.
Didn't he come from comedy background?
Saturday
Yeah.
Night Live.
Yeah.
Doesn't-
Key and Peele.
And he's
Yeah.
always had a huge love of horror. So whenever he got the chance to direct, that's what he wanted to
He
do,
did
was
another
horror.
one too. It wasn't Get Out. It was
Us.
They.
Hush. Was it Hut? No.
Us.
They.
Us.
Us. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Us
too.
is really fucking good. That one kind of fucks with your head.
Is that the one where at the end, like, they flip?
Yeah.
Or come to find out, like, she was destined to be or whatever there? Or
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah, the mom was actually one of the hidden people.
Yeah.
And she's just conformed into being a human.
Yeah.
Yep, it's definitely.
Crazy.
That one's fucked up. That one's creepy.
Yeah, that one's pretty crazy. But this is this would be a Friday night joint song for me. You know what I mean?
Your guys' generation ain't got no good music.
I didn't say that, Jamie. I just said most of your songs are 2 minutes farting into a microphone. And you can't argue with me there because you're like, it's true.
Yeah, I like
It's
weird shit.
true.
I just always have.
I know. I'm not knocking it. You're the one who thinks I'm knocking it. And I just go, it's 2 minutes of a guy farting in a microphone. You're like, but it's in tone. Yep. But I'm letting you know it's still a dude farting into a microphone.
I'm just
But Childish
thinking of
Gambino,
like
on the other hand, it's fantastic.
Infant Annihilator songs that are like 7 minutes, 9 minutes long.
I'm just
Oh.
saying, fucking Childish Gambino is a fantastic artist. That
I'm
was song
so
number-
excited about Post Malone's new album.
Because you look like him?
Maybe.
Okay. So that was song number 12, Redbone by Childish Gambino from Get Out. Now we're moving on to song number 13.
Oh,
and
shit. It is fucking Darling Nikki by Prince from Purple motherfucking Rain. 3, 2, 1. You can argue with me all you want. One of the best soundtracks ever.
Name of complete, like, he wrote all the songs. This is another Prince album, right? If I
Yeah,
remember
was this
correctly?
on Batman or something?
No,
No,
this is
he
Purple
did
Rain.
do the Batman soundtrack.
But he did do the Batman
the original
soundtrack.
one
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Michael Keaton.
the Michael Keaton Batman.
Wait, is Purple Rain a movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh Lord.
You wait. You didn't know Purple Rain was a movie, Jamie? Answer the question.
No idea. Didn't know that was a thing.
You just thought it was a Prince album.
Yeah.
You just thought it was a Prince song.
Yeah.
When we get done here, I want you to march into the living room. I want you to look at your mom dead in her eyes and be like, "You failed me as a mother by not like telling me that Purple Rain was a movie."
Never knew it was a movie.
Donnie, have you seen the movie Purple Rain?
Been a long time.
All right, babe. Non-biased. How's the movie Purple Rain?
It's a movie about a little side nightclub. It's a musical.
Yeah, it's a musical. It's a musical. It's
And
a
it throws in some family drama
Yeah.
and a love story, and ta-da, you have Prince on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Soundtrack was better than the movie, but
soundtrack was better than the
close
movie.
to my heart. So
It's basically
I can't
a
tell
Prince
you what
album,
you
and
do.
they wrote a movie around it.
And that Apollonia, who's in that movie,
Oh, you know Prince now. That
kick your
didn't he date her for a long time?
Probably.
Probably.
Show enough.
Who didn't?
Show
Prince.
enough,
Who
show
didn't
enough.
Prince have sex with back in the day? That dude fucked everything.
The only guy that could wear stilettos and makeup and steal your woman.
Damn straight.
Legit.
That's a legit statement.
Nikki wasn't there. Looked all over.
Isn't this when he has
all
his
I
mental
found
breakdown?
was a phone number on
Do
the
what?
stairs.
This is
In the movie, he
in the
has
movie,
like a
mental break.
breakdown. They're like trying to cancel his band's gig, and he was with the Revolution when he did this movie. And Lisa and Wendy are like, "Hey, we wrote this song for you," and he's like, "Fuck you, I'm playing my own shit." And he's going through a crisis, and he plays this on stage and like starts humping the fucking ground and losing his mind. Goes in the dressing room, trashes shit up, and that's his name was the Kid in the movie. He didn't have like a legit name. They're like, "Kid, you're fired," and he was like, "Woo!" and screamed.
I quit anyway.
Yeah, like fuck you.
Girlfriend. You want to move, girlfriend? Goofy dog. I know.
She's just all over you.
She is just a needy
She knows
puppy
that
today.
he's mad at her for being needy.
For being
she's
grumpy.
Like, I'm sorry.
But fucking Prince. It's a shame that he passed away.
It's a horrible, horrible tragedy.
That's why I said it's a shame that he passed
I
away.
literally cried. Cried. Yep. I was obsessed. Dude, this movie came out, I think I was in first grade. So
You and thousands of other women were thousands, hundreds of millions of other women.
we grew up with this.
What do you think his final body count was? Like when he passed away, you know that dude went down fucking.
I don't know. I know he was married for a while. I know they
Do you
had
think it was
kids.
more guys or more girls?
Who gives a shit? You know his body count was high. That dude was a black Freddie Mercury that could play the guitar like no
Yeah.
other man on this planet.
According to Eric Clapton, he's the best guitarist ever.
Like there's no other words. There's no other words to say that. That's a blunt, easy, straight to the point way to describe Prince. That dude was unbelievable. That dude was.
Oh,
putting
he's one
out
of the greatest guitar players that ever lived.
He at one point in time, I think he was putting out an album like every 7 months. Like he was going on
Mhm.
tour and still putting out an album every 7 months or something crazy. Like
Yeah,
that
it
in the
was something
80s.
ridiculous like that.
Like this dude was making the Beatles look stupid.
On his
So-
first album, he wrote everything and played all of the instruments, all of them.
Just
I
So
thought it was more than just the first one.
It was, but that's how.
so
That's how he started being like recognized. Yeah.
So that was song number 13, Prince's Darling Nikki from Purple Rain,
Oh,
which is
God.
a movie, James, that you just learned today.
Came
Yeah.
out in the 80s.
80.
I'm gonna look it up. It was early. Like I said, I was in first grade.
Oh, so 82.
85.
80. All right. So moving on. Song number 14. If you don't know this song,
You've never been to our
and
house.
3, 2, 1, go.
84 for
84.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, no. From that time, it was like Dark Crystal that I watched,
So
and Neverending
I'd fuck me.
Story.
I'd fuck me.
Oh yeah, this song.
Q Lazarus. Goodbye Horses. What movie?
Are you
Clerks
asking
2.
me?
Oh, Donnie.
No, that would be Silence of the Lambs.
But Clerks 2 was, you saw how to tuck scene.
I'm pretty sure this isn't Ted.
No.
This isn't from Silence of the Lambs. This is the, would you fuck
Isn't
me?
this while he's dancing around?
Buffalo Bill.
Yep, Buffalo Bill. Yep.
Yeah,
And he
I
does
had
the
a
talk.
teacher in high school that whenever I would dance in her classroom, she said I looked like Buffalo Bill in that scene.
Or if you've seen the new Jackass movie,
I haven't yet.
It's good.
it's good.
What, during the Raven scene?
No, where they're in the dark, the Silence of the Lambs, where they're in the dark and Pontius in the background doing the tuck.
Oh yeah,
This is the Goodbye Horses by Q Lazarus.
I didn't notice that was playing during it.
Hold on, son.
And you know, this is sang by a woman.
Yes. But
It
This
is?
is a woman
Uh-huh.
singing. This was a Saturday
I had
revelation
no
that we
idea.
had.
Donnie, you did know that because we played it one time when you were here, and
I think you guys were in the pool, and we
Yeah, I
were
don't
sitting
remember
on the patio and realized that, holy fuck, that's a woman. Like it, I had to look it up and everything, and then it was a huge discussion.
hold on, son. That's like when we found out that Stuck in the Middle, or Steeler, not Stuck in the Middle, first edition for the Big Lebowski. This is Kenny Rogers. I just dropped in to see what your condition or whatever. No, because I figured Donnie would have picked it, honestly.
No, the one I picked from Lebowski is my favorite Lebowski song.
Well, I think I see
Which
it,
one
and
was
I
it?
agree.
Freebird. No. Her eyes are a blue million miles. Oh, which
I
one did
love
you pick
that
from the Pulaski?
Her
I
eyes are a blue million miles.
You know,
Oh, I
the
thought-
Black Keys
From the
redid
Big
that song?
Lebowski. Did they?
Like it, yeah.
Yes.
We'll talk about it when we get there. Yeah, but
Really?
yeah, Q Lazarus, Goodbye Horses.
Done by a woman.
Hey, did you know, like, Anthony Hopkins won, was it Best Supporting Actor?
He was only in the movie for like 10 minutes.
It was only in the, like, for like 8 minutes. It was barely
Really?
enough to qualify as a supporting actor role. Like the time limit. Like by
So that
seconds.
picture that the kids have from that scene
Yeah.
is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah. So we're in the hospital, he's after he just bit the
He's in a
fucking
cage. Yep.
guard's neck out. Insane. That was song 14.
You?
Q Lazarus, Goodbye Horses from the Buffalo Bill scene of him doing the tuck from Silence of the Lambs or Clerks 2. Whichever one you want to perk. That's, I like Clerks. Kevin Smith is my hero. All right, Jamie. Take us away, buddy, for 15.
And then There Is a Kingdom by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. 3, 2, 1, go. And this is the music that plays after you're introduced to Aquaman the first time in the Snyder cut of Justice League, and he starts stripping down, walking into the water.
I'm sorry. You want to do that face again? Your microphone was away for no one to see. Do I need to go get the mop?
Can you just imagine it?
Yes.
It was like you were doing it. Like you were describing it, and I looked over, and she's just like,
I'll be back in a minute.
Do you want me to go get your rose?
No.
You listen to this song by using your rose.
No.
Like, where you starting to strip? Who's Nick Cave in the Bad Seeds, by the way?
There were some other songs by him that I knew.
That's what I was trying to figure
While
out. Like, he
looking up
sounds
stuff.
familiar.
So I almost picked Mad World. And this song kind of reminds me of that.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
I fucking love that song.
Mad World.
If we can do video game songs, I'm doing Mad World.
Gary Jules did it.
Video game songs.
Yeah, because you can do like trailers of video games. You could do a lot of stuff. Because my thought is doing a trailer for Halo 3 where they use Mad World with a bunch of action figures in a war scene.
Yep.
And I fucking love that trailer so much.
That song is just awesome.
Never.
And there's some awesome
Heard it.
soundtrack songs in video games. And you guys could choose some from like GTA Vice City and yeah.
The old school PlayStation, like what was it, Twisted Metal?
Yeah, Twisted Metal. Yeah. There's a
Fucking
lot of good
Gran
shit.
Turismo.
Nine Inch Nails produced the entire Quake fucking soundtrack.
Hey, Jamie. We can
What
talk
up?
offline about it, buddy. I know I'm so excited. My goodness, dude. I'm sitting here enjoying the song, and dude, all I hear is video games. I'm sitting here trying to think of Jason Momoa stripping right now, and you're really losing my manhood, all right? You're fucking it all up for me, okay? You really know how to fuck up a wet dream.
That would be easier, not easier, because that would have too many options, but that would be a good one for me. Video game songs.
I'm writing the ideas we have down. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's all
put video game soundtrack.
you know.
There is
So did they write this for this song, or did they write this put on an album?
no, this is old as shit.
I didn't know how old this song. I've probably heard of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds before, and never really, never
Red
put two
Right
and two together.
Hand. Red Right Hand was from another movie I knew.
Gotcha.
When I was looking this stuff up.
Nice. No, but Zack Snyder is one of those ones who picks those like undertone melancholy kind of songs for all of his movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like he probably used this in Sucker, and he reuses the songs. Like how many times has he reused Hallelujah? I think he's used it for every movie, hasn't he? Sucker Punch, Batman, Man of Steel.
I was
Not
about to
Batman,
say
it's a sketch.
Sucker Punch would have been another good one to grab from.
I just thought about like you could do a whole playlist with songs that Nine Inch Nails have done for soundtracks.
Oh yeah.
I know that
Thank you, Kelly Loper.
No, like
he said the
seriously.
same thing.
They have Lost Highway, they have
Right.
Crow, they have
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. They have now that I think about it, like there's so many movies that they've done music for.
Trent Reznor has
Dude, Trent
scored.
And that's not the only video
Fucking
game
hell.
soundtrack he's worked on. There's like three or more that he's done of those also.
Trent Reznor has scored like movies and series. Like the dude's a super talented man
Yeah.
for an industrial band.
The last time I saw him, he was fucking ripped. Like he went from being little skinny Trent Reznor when Closer came out to just Henry Rollins.
That's the thing. With
I'm
his
like,
work
oh,
ethic, that dude seems like he would be like a little neurotic.
I could see that, but dude, I was just like, holy shit.
He's a very interesting fellow, and that's what that song also kind of reminded me of a Reznor song as a little bit like score melancholy
Yeah.
kind of way. Speaking of melancholy ways,
Melancholy.
thank you.
Welcome.
Ooh,
Yeah, so we were just leaving song 15. There it is, the
the
Kingdom.
pumpkins.
Now we're talking.
This is actually from Lost Highways.
Yep. Lost. I had that soundtrack.
All
Me
right.
too.
Love it.
It was
Guys,
either
take
going
it
to be
away.
this or Perfect Drug, but I'm like, I already got Dead Souls in there. I didn't want to put 2 Nine Inch Nails songs on.
See, I thought about doing that too.
Count us out, Don.
3, 2, 1.
So this is
Mhm.
Smashing Pumpkins. What movie?
Mhm.
Lost Highway.
I don't think I've seen Lost.
I have.
I can't remember the last time I seen Lost Highways, but I will be right back. I gotta run off real quick.
Okay. Was it Bill Pullman that was in that movie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm,
I'm not a Smashing Pumpkins fan, but I do enjoy this song.
This is one of their good ones.
Yep.
oh, I really like Smashing Pumpkins.
I'm not a.
Too whiny for you guys.
I wouldn't go whiny. Like, I don't know. If they played today fucking way too much and it just burnt me out on the whole entire band.
Yeah, I can get that.
Today is the greatest.
Who was it? Was it Trapped a few years ago that was getting into a bunch of controversy? There was one of them.
Who?
One of those like one hit wonder new metal bands that were getting into shit because they were just like preaching alt-right stuff.
Speaking of your video game soundtrack, Trapped had that song Headstrong. That
Yeah.
was on Tiger Woods Golf.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Back off, will take you on.
Why the fuck? That's hilarious. Yeah, like for his video games, I could do Tricky. Tricky.
It's from SSX, Tricky.
Yep.
Straight to Rocco Road to Rocco Road.
There would be some fucking good ones. Mm.
Lost Highway.
Bill Pullman. It's a dark.
Is this Reese Witherspoon
No.
in this movie?
Donald.
Donnie?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I just know the soundtrack was fucking awesome.
Yep. I had it on a tape, actually.
It's been a long time.
Patricia Arquette. I've never seen this movie. I have to check this out. Huh? Crazy sick movie.
Yeah,
It's just dark. Like, I don't.
it's just a
if you
very
don't-
dark movie.
I don't know if you would.
If I would like it.
No, I don't think so.
One of those. I mean, some of those movies I like. It all depends. You know,
Movies like what?
those dark, kind of gritty, high, like those early '90s kind of
Oh yeah,
like I see what you're saying. Like, what is his name? Ultron. What's his name? Guy who voiced Ultron.
I don't remember his name.
Blacklist.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know his name. I can't remember.
Any of you guys ever see that movie True Romance with Christian Slater?
James
and
Spader.
Patricia Arquette.
Yeah. James.
2 Days in the Valley. Is
2 Days in the
another one
Valley.
that's
Yeah, James
dark.
Spader's 2 Days in the Valley. I like that movie. 2 Days in the Valley, Sex Lies videotapes, Secretary with James Spader. It's another James Spader. Like he was in these gritty kind of dark undertone movies that are just kind of out
He
there.
also played in Pretty in Pink. Thank you.
Yeah. Who?
James Spader.
James Spader was in Pretty in Pink.
Yes.
He was in Pretty in Pink.
Yep. You're welcome. Fresh Horses with Molly Ringwald and fucking.
You talk about just James Spader movies now?
No.
Oh.
The Molly Ringwald and McCartney. Kevin. No. Andrew McCartney, the dude that played Mannequin.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but those, yeah, but the Lost Highway was kind of like one of those movies, huh? Yeah, I used to like those movies. Two Days in the Valley as well. Whew. I almost forgot what I was doing, man. I almost forgot to hit the pause button for a minute. So that was song number 16, I, the Smashing Pumpkins from Lost Highway. What scene was that in? Donnie, why do you keep going with that? Why am I shortening your name?
I don't know.
I'm so happy you brought your notes today, buddy.
No, I don't.
I
remember
googled it. I
either.
tried to. Didn't have time to go back and watch all
You're
of them, but I'm going off of soundtracks that I knew that I had when I was younger that were great. You know.
Yeah. I got you.
You know what? I think it's the cover of the movie is just a picture of the blurred lines on the highway. I think that's when Bill Pullman loses his shit and is driving down that highway and sees the roads like that. Like I said, it's been so fucking long.
That's
since
one of
I've
those
seen
movies.
that.
Maybe we have to go check it out. Maybe put it on the movie night list. So, all right, that was song number 16. Now we're moving to number 17, and this is my fifth and final song, huh? It is. Holy
Yep.
shit.
We're in the final bracket.
This is Give Me Some Lovin' by the Spencer Davis Group in 3, 2, 1. Anybody want to take a shot at the movie? I'm thinking.
Forrest Gump.
Nope. Is it
War
not Forrest Gump?
Dogs?
No. Fucking Days of Thunder.
Oh, I have no
You're
idea
like,
what that is.
Huh?
I said, ew.
This okay.
You say anything with Tom Cruise, I'm like,
This is why this
Yeah.
movie's. Days of Thunder is basically Top Gun and race cars. All right. Same movie, same concept. Everything's almost the exact same, except for his best friend doesn't die at the end. All right. This song starts playing when he begins racing, and at the beginning you hear like the beginning lick of this song at this movie, and that's where fucking Yondu fucking rams fucking Tom Cruise in the ass with his car, and Tom Cruise, that son of a bitch hit me, and he goes, no, he didn't hit you, he didn't rub or bump you, or anything, he rubbed you, and rubbing son is racing. And that is one of the funniest fucking things in the world. And it's also a Montauk song. So you see a couple other things. You see Tom Cruise fucking crash. He's like, this is going to hurt. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking great. Love it. Plus, it's the Spencer Davis Group. And if you don't like the song, you kiss my ass. All right. It's fantastic.
So do you realize how many movies this was in? Hamburger Hill, The Boat That Rocked, Iron Eagles, Sleepers, Operation Dumbo Drop, Ed TV, Wild Hogs, Flight of the Phoenix, Striptease, Notting Hill, The Blues Brothers, Mr. Destiny, Cops, Sweatin' to the Oldies 3, The Big Chill, Good Morning Vietnam, Brian's Song, Days of Thunder, Soul Surfer, Tropic Thunder, and Rush.
And I'm the asshole who picks it for Days of Thunder.
Surprised you didn't go with the Blues Brothers on this one.
No, if I was going to go with Blues Brothers, I would have picked Shake Your Tail Feather by Ray Charles. That's a fantastic scene in that movie. I love that scene. I know what she's doing.
What?
She's a smart dog. She knows if she goes over to that can and rubes, that one of us will get up and give her a treat. She is trading us. It's not vice versa here.
She's old, so if she wants a treat, I'll give her a treat.
Anyways, every day, talking about our dog, but back to Days of Thunder. Nothing. Every day. Dude, so what else? There's another funny line that comes in that montage during Days of Thunder, and I can't think of it. Just go back and watch it. It's great.
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I want to.
You should. You should just watch the montage because it's just hilarious. Because you're like, because it's a peek inside my brain. Because you're just like, he's laughing at all the chaos that's going on, like jamming out to this song. He's like, fucking laughing at the dumb shit.
It's crashing.
It's exactly what it is. So it's the chaos and the madness that I love and adore. Fuck off. That was song 17. Song 18. Donnie, this is your favorite song from the Big
Came to
Lebowski.
Beefheart and his magic band. Riser blew me a mouse. This is whenever he was drinking and listening to his headphones, dancing around his rug.
And 3, 2, 1. This is when he's got his headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
Right before he gets knocked out and taken out to Midge's house.
Yep.
Yeah. And the Black Keys do a
I'm sending it to Donnie now, so
fantastic fantastic cover. And you send it through Spotify or through?
So my manager is a appointed minister in Dudism.
So is George.
Hold on.
And
His sister is also. It's the Church of the Latter-day Dude.
Yep. And my manager has married people under Dudism.
Yep.
That's fucking
George's sister actually married my brother and Deb, and she's from the Church of Judaism.
Yep.
How do you do that?
Big Lebowski.
How do you become a minister in Dudism?
The internet.
Yeah, it's all online. But
Gotta
you can
look.
marry people once you're a minister.
That's why he was able to marry you.
Yep.
He's a minister to the Church of Dudism.
Mhm.
Yep. My manager has married people.
I'm totally becoming a minister of the Church
Yeah,
of Dudism.
like right.
Donnie, if
Like,
you
and
And
like
my
my
take a
manager,
test?
my manager
what?
follows all of the like tenets of Dudism and everything.
Like, I didn't know this was a thing. This is one of my favorite
Yeah.
movies. I should have probably known this was a thing.
Donnie, if you
That's-
like this song, I sent you the one from the Black Keys. Is
Sweet.
actually on an album that they did like covered. So basically they did a whole bunch of covers. Their version's fucking kick ass. It was a B side. Like when you flip
Really?
the CD over, it was hidden.
No shit.
Yeah. I don't know if you have Apple Music, but I sent it to you through a text, I think.
Let's see if I can.
I don't know if they have it on Spotify. It was, like I said, it was a hidden song. So
That's cool to do though.
This is a great.
This is another one I haven't seen.
What, the Big,
Big
Lebowski?
Lebowski.
Yeah, never seen it.
holy shit.
What? Listen,
Jamie, you got some homework to do.
you got
No
a lot of
shit,
shit to
dude.
do.
You need to go watch Purple Rain, and then you need to watch The Big Lebowski.
You need, but first, after this, you need to watch the tractor chicken scene and Footloose.
Mom really likes Footloose, so I'm surprised she hasn't
You haven't
made
seen
me watch that.
I can picture your mom liking Purple Rain too.
Yeah, which is weird. I'm surprised your mom
Yeah,
hasn't
she
signed
loves
Purple Rain.
Prince, but I never knew that was a movie at all.
Oh my god, that hurts my soul.
You need to tell. No wonder you like weird shit. Your mother failed you. That's why. That's who hurt you was your mom.
You know he won an
I'm just
Oscar
kidding.
for that soundtrack.
I know it wasn't for his acting. So, all right, that was number 18. Her Eyes Are Blue Million Miles by Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band from the Big Lebowski. Donnie, great song, dude. Great picks, buddy.
Yeah, that was good.
Great, bravo, man. Well done, sir. Great.
I did my homework.
I think Donnie gets the award for this one.
He might.
I think so.
I think so.
Um,
You were the MVP this week. James, kick us
and
off.
my last song, Blue Easter Cult. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Ooh,
What was that?
Come back on that.
Come again.
Easter. I said Easter also.
I know.
Jesus.
You didn't say blue. You said something else.
Blue
That's Blue
Oyster.
Easter.
Blue Oyster Cult. Did I fuck that up again? Blue Oyster Cult. Jesus Christ.
You're right
With
there,
Don't
buddy.
Fear the Reaper. 3, 2, 1.
What
And
song?
this-
What movie?
This is in Halloween while they're driving around the neighborhood.
Oh, you were absolutely correct.
When the
It's
cops are driving
fucking
around the neighborhood?
amazing.
No.
It's
Oh,
on the
Jamie Lee
radio
Curtis
in the
is-
scene. It's like background music.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis and Annie are driving
Yep.
in the red car smoking a joint.
Yep. And that's whenever they're being followed by Michael and the other car and
in the
everything.
station wagon.
Yep.
They're in a red Monte Carlo. Yes, I've seen that way too many
I
times.
got a fever.
Yeah, I watch it once a month.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I know it
amazing.
from. This is from Saturday Night Live for me. I need some more cowbell.
I cannot stand him.
I got a beat.
Christopher Walken.
No, Christopher Walken's fucking amazing. When
I was
hear
gonna. Oh,
this,
Will Ferrell.
think of
Oh,
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
am not a Will Ferrell fucking fan.
love Will Ferrell.
I do not. Step
Anchorman.
Brothers was cool. He
You
can
could
suck a giant dick. So
fucking go back to your home on Whore Island.
I like Will Ferrell.
I do not.
Anchorman is religious. This is my Bible.
And he's in like newer stuff that he's doing serious acting in, and I fucking love it. So
Everything Must Go was a really good one of his movies that was serious, and then Stranger Than Fiction if you're a Will Ferrell. But
no.
this is Halloween and Jamie Lee Curtis, which I love Trading Places.
because you saw her boobs.
Yeah. And Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. It's a fucking hilarious movie. Just saying.
Freaky Friday.
Halloween.
Why Freaky Friday?
I don't know. Just sounds like similar.
Jamie Lee Curtis is like a True Lies. True Lies and Trading Places are like the only two movies I could think of. Jamie Lee Curtis, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's the only two movies I think of. And then you go back and look at her like IMDb page, and she has like 80 something things to her credit.
Yeah,
do
and
not
she's
associate her with
Freaky
Halloween.
Friday also.
Yeah, I just know her. Well, Halloween. I just associate her with True Lies and
She was in some other
Pretty much.
kids' movies, I remember. Was she in Glee or was that another person?
that's Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch. They're similar.
Role
And,
models.
like, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Never mind.
Jamie Lynch and Jamie Lee Curtis do not look similar. Similar.
Similar.
Until Jamie Lee Curtis aged, right? Is that what you're going to say, Jamie? Because I can see
No.
it in your eyes.
No, I was going to say something way worse.
Okay, good. Okay. I was just being nice because I could like, listen, Jamie Lee Curtis and Jane Lynch do nothing alike. Even though Jane Lynch was
No,
in the
I was just
movie
going
The
to
Fugitive.
say they give off both a similar vibe, but I can't say what that vibe is because we're on YouTube.
Yep, don't do that. No hot. No, no. We don't do that here. We don't talk about that shit. That is nah. No. No. Oh, they're driving around in the car. I'm trying to think of. Oh, there's okay. I didn't know this scene. I know this movie. I know this scene. Okay. You don't need
Yeah,
to read-
Knives Out. She was in that recently. That's not horrible. I saw
Knives Out.
that
Oh, that was a good
in
movie.
Nashville. Yeah, I liked it.
Knives Out was a good movie. And then she's in the new Halloween movies. Did she die in the most recent one? She's still fucking alive in those series?
Yeah.
Like seriously.
And it's kind of similar to Halloween 2, the old one, where she's in the hospital and stuff.
But if you follow the new Halloween movies, it eliminates all of the sequels. So
She's going to be in the new Borderlands movie?
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know they were making a Borderlands movie.
Yeah. It's in
Okay.
production right now. She was in Beverly Hill Chihuahua.
Ooh, I bet that was an Oscar winner. Like, I mean, I think you're dead. Can you name it? By the way, hold on. Back to the music topic. Can you name another song by Blue Oyster Cult?
No, I cannot.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Godzilla.
Yep,
There you go.
that's it. Those are the only two. Those are the only two. So I'm like, I know there's another one, but God, that's it. I can't.
And
Those are the
then what else is there? Burning for You. Then
Yeah, I know that
came
one.
the whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Astronomy, I might know.
Oh, really?
That sounds familiar.
So, on to song number 19, Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult in Halloween. James, that was your final song. Good job this
Yeah.
week, buddy. Not bad. Nothing too extreme.
No, I thought it was a pretty good mix.
Yeah, it was a very nice. You were within the realm. It was very good. We're proud of you this week. Andrea looked at the list and she goes, "Oh, this is going to be enjoyable. Nothing. I'm going to have to tune out for a minute." I'm just kidding. That was me that said that. All right. Last song on the playlist this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. And
Is
This is a good one.
technically, this whole song doesn't play during that scene.
no. So we'll just.
Are you
hit
sure
play.
there's not a 9-minute straight scene in a movie?
I'm positive.
There might be.
This is Freebird by Leonard Skinner from The Kingsman. 3, 2, 1.
And Forrest Gump.
And Forrest
Yep.
Gump. And a couple other movies,
But
isn't
The
it?
Kingsman is what gets me because it is the church fighting scene. It is the most fucking hilarious, badass fucking fight scene ever. And I
I've still
laughed
not yet watched that
my
movie.
I was
ass
about to say, yeah.
laughed my ass off, laughed, and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And we rewound that part where this dude gets his face lit on fire, and he's like, "Ah!" It is the best scene ever. But it's not this whole part. It's the
It's the
up-
good. It's
the
the.
upgo.
It's the
Yeah.
5.5 minute guitar solo. This song has the longest written guitar solo in any song in history. And this is the only way I could really close out this playlist. When she was like, "This is on my list, pick it." I'm like, "That's the song we're ending this playlist on." Because one, I didn't think Donnie was going to pick 2 other 9-minute songs. But-
if you don't watch the whole movie, just pull up this scene. Like hit
Yeah.
Freebird church scene in Kingsman, and you'll be like, "Oh shit!"
It is a 12-minute fight scene.
Not even that long.
Or 5-minute fight scene, but it's fucking great.
Yeah, I watched up until like where they almost drowned, and then I think that's all I've seen of Kingsman.
That's like at the beginning when he first goes to the school.
Yeah, so I saw the first fight, and then him almost drowned, and I went and did something.
Fantastic movie. You should see it. The first Kingsman's good.
Eh.
The Golden Circle is just okay, and the King's Band, the new one, I just watched, and it's a little bit better than the second one, but not nearly as good as the first one.
Yeah,
For OG, yeah.
but they're all worth watching.
Are you laughing at her?
I'm laughing at her.
Dude, we had a Great Dane right now that's trying to take over the podcast this week, and she is trying to bark and get into the treat can right now. She's like, "Grr, give me a treat." So this is the last song on Leonard Skinner's first album. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
If you are a Leonard Skinner fan, there is a documentary about them on Netflix. I think it's called "Should I Leave Here Tomorrow?" Excellent documentary.
What is their first album was called "Pronounce Leonard Skinner."
Leonard.
Like
They were a
that's it. Literally,
very
that's
a very hardworking band.
yeah. They're blue collar. Yeah, come from blue collar. They just knew it. That's all they know how to do is play music and fucking. But did they? I can't remember if they told this story in the documentary, but I remember what was the Showtime series with Luke Wilson and Ron White, where they followed the band Roadies. Was it? Anybody remember this?
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
Roadies. Okay. So Ron White tells a story about this song and about Leonard Skinner like opening up for I think it was like San Francisco or Oakland for the Rolling Stones when they were first coming out. They got the chance to open up for the Rolling Stones. Now coming full circle to the beginning of this playlist. And it's actually a true fucking story. It's crazy. So the Rolling Stones had this big stage with like a big tongue, like Mick Jagger's tongue. And they were like, no one goes on the tongue except for the Rolling Stones. That's the Rolling Stones, huh?
I said, haha, just kidding.
Yeah. Rolling Stones' stage. Mind you, this is like in Oakland and San Francisco in like the early 70s. It's like 100,000 fucking people in the stadium there to see the Rolling Stones, right?
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner starts playing this song to close out their set. And they goes to this guitar solo that's coming up. That shit. And man, they start walking. He fucking lead singer just walks down the fucking tongue and starts waving the band up. And Mick Jagger is watching this from the side and losing his mind because the guitar solo and there's 100,000 fucking people screaming and yelling, jumping up and down as the Leonard Skinner played the Rolling Stones off their fucking own stage because of this song. And dude, pissed the Stones off. I think they end up like postponing the show There's some crazy shit like that.
Here's the part in the scene.
And this is where the fucking fight scene starts. And
It's fucking this. I can picture the scene in my head. I'm just like, it's nothing but straight fucking death.
all these guys just fucking fighting. Oh, so fucking good.
Donnie, I actually had another song from Blow listed on here.
Yeah.
Can't You See by Marshall Tucker Band.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that. We'll have to do another movie soundtrack playlist, won't we? Or like in the future, like later down the line, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, this has one of the best transitions at like the 8:10, 8:13, 8:15 mark. Just a transition that is your notes were on there.
I already used it.
Oh. No, the write down notes.
I already.
No.
For my homework.
Yep, gotcha. Anyways. But it's just so fucking good. It's fucking Leonard Skinner, ladies and gentlemen. Take it all in.
Yeah.
Turn it up. Fucking enjoy it.
But if I was going to listen to Leonard Skinner, I would probably skip over this song.
Not me. I'll play this song every time.
But why? Just too long?
Yes, and it's one of those that they played the fuck out of. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I will listen to this song every time just for the. Actually, I can listen to the guitar solo part from the 5 minute. I don't need the first 4.5 minutes of the song. Give me this part. You know what I mean?
What about Iron Butterfly? Is that too much for you guys?
And it got a Vita.
So do you know the
Yeah.
story behind that song? It's fucking hilarious.
Somewhat.
It was supposed to be in the Garden of Eden, but that guy was so fucked up on acid that
Yeah.
he couldn't say the words. So it came out in a Gata Davida. It was supposed to be in the Garden of Eden. And that's actually in a movie. Thank you very much. It's Freddy's Dead.
That's funny.
Or Edward Furlong. Furlong. Terminator 2 kid. Dude, right here. Like that 7 minute. If you can hear the music, guys, tell me and I'll turn it down. You just need a little louder. So fucking, this guitarist fucks. You know what I mean? He fucked everything. This dude fucks. Just listen to him. Oh, he's getting it. This fucking transition coming up. I'm telling you. This fucking good.
And they're still fighting at this point, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys need to look up that scene.
Yeah, look at that scene. It's great. They're fighting, beating the shit out of you. Someone's face gets lit on fire. He stabs someone with a fucking right fucking there. Donnie's smiling. He's just all chilling. He's all happy. He's got to listen to music,
He had
talk
an
some
omelet.
shit, had an omelet. That man gets a blowjob. His day is perfect.
I'm working on it.
That's what Sunday's playlist is for, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some fucking fun. Oh, what a great ending to this fucking playlist right here. So good. Leonard Skinner's Freebird from the Kingsmen, where they're fucking setting people on fire and stabbing, shooting, and the guitarist from Leonard Skinner. You know that dude fucks in a white suit and all, just getting it.
Not so much these days, but
Not anymore, no. But back in the 70s, man, that dude got everything. He got everything. Playlist started again for some reason.
Mine went to I'm So Tired by Fugazi.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all from us. Thank you for joining us. Hit the subscribe button. Baby, you got anything? Any shout outs? Anything before we wrap her all up?
I do not. Oops.
Follow us on Twitter at losers_loss, loss_loser_podcast, and Instagram, lost losers podcast at gmail.com if you want to send us email or anything weird, find us. Every episodes are on Thursday on Odd Podcast, and the next one of the Sunday playlist will be 2 weeks from now, which would be the March 13th.
I don't know. The Ides of
I'm
March.
looking.
March
March 6th.
March 6th will be the. Why did I say 13th? Man, I'm
'Cause
way
that's
off.
the Friday after or the Sunday after.
March
I sent
6th.
you guys in the group chat for the podcast. I sent you the scene for that song.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for listening. Hit subscribe. Jamie, Donnie, anything.
Nothing.
Nah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Love you all. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.